Moon hits your eyes like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
So at the final, Russian rookies sweep the women's podium.
Hard!
Another new world record for Nathan Chen. Absolutely ridiculous. And then pairs and dance were kind of as expected. All right, we're here. It's finally here. It's finally here. We're here. We made it. We made it. It's been 7 weeks of this fun skating commentary with my beautiful co-host Dylan Moskovich. He's adorable.
Oh.
So cute. And we are finally here at the final.
I will say I am wearing, in case you were wondering why I look like this, well, I'm wearing an old figure skating costume.
Yeah.
I only got to wear it once, and I wore it at my last Grand Prix final. And I skated to Fellini. So I figured Italian music, Grand Prix final. I don't see why not.
They're
Plus,
expensive.
straps over the shoes. Yeah.
I just decided to wear white, red, and green.
That's pink.
Red adjacent.
I think we should start with those Russian Wookiee.
Oh, the
Wookiees.
The Wookiees.
They're Russian Wookiees.
Yeah, so it was Kostornaia first, Sherbakova second, and Trusova third. They should be their own kind of like pop band. I would watch them.
The Revolutions.
Quads out of the wazoo, just everywhere. Everyone's wearing quads. 3 out of the 6 women were doing quads in their free program.
Yes.
Rika tried a quad sow, Sherbakova tried all the quads, Trusova tried even all of the quads. I don't even.
And then some. I think she made up her own quad.
She did
jump.
make up her own quad. The winner of the event was eventually Kostornaia, who does not have a quad,
but she is full package wise.
Yeah.
She was our pick. Kostornaia's jumps. Every single one of them has like a huge return on investment.
Yeah.
Every single one gets a bonus,
Yeah.
and you know, like it's money in the bank. Every time she does a jump, it's not just that jump value. Yeah. TFSA, yeah, of course. She's got a great accountant. Maybe there wasn't a quad, but everything's value is so high that when you add it all up, I mean, there's no surprise that she won with the way she did. Yeah.
Trusova pulled all the way up from 5th, and she actually did try a triple axel in her short program.
Yes.
Which is what I really like about that girl. She has zero fear. She just goes for it.
Well, she tried the same amount of quads in her free as Yuzu.
Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know when we thought we'd be saying that in women's skating.
And then also let's talk about Trusova's dog in the press conference with a matching skating outfit.
I love it, Dracaris. It was really cute.
Yeah,
it was really cute.
A little true wawa.
Yeah, true wawa. Oh my God.
Wawa. All right, moving on to the men. So the big showdown everyone was waiting for was Nathan and Yuzu. Yuzu had the top score this season. Nathan's incredibly insane skate, new world record. Free skate score of 224.92.
Honestly.
Combined 335.30. I mean, for some people, that's an entire season's worth of scores.
Right.
Pretty ridiculous.
Like
no chance that'll be broken.
I think he got 129 in his tech. It is long.
Yeah, he did.
Which was absolutely
that's a very good pair long program score. He just laid it down. He was just on a mission. He was super focused. Short program, free program, like there wasn't a hair out of place.
No.
That was, I think, arguably the best free program ever done in the history of the men's event.
Oh, well, the record shows that. His skating skills have improved dramatically past these years. I've always thought his skating skills, not that they weren't good, I thought they were undervalued a little bit to me. And I think now he's just showing us that he has all the full package.
Yeah, and each year it gets better.
Yeah. I guess we should head over to the runner-up, who was behind Chen by 44 points.
And this is the thing that's insane, is Yuzu skated amazingly.
Yeah, he missed one jump.
One jump. He landed his first ever quad lesson competition.
Yeah, yes, amazing. So like big things happened for him, but it wasn't enough, I think, after the short program.
And here's the difference between the two of them that I find, is when Yuzu skates a really, really strong performance and it's technically packed, he looks like he just ran a marathon.
Yeah.
He's gassed.
Yeah.
He pushes through to the end. Nathan finishes like he just did a run through with triples.
Yeah.
But when you put them side by side, you can see why there's such a big point spread in this because Nathan just owned his entire performance, whereas Yuzu looks like he kind of survived the second half of it.
He gets really ragdoll-y.
He does.
Tired,
He does. He gets a little floppy and sloppy, and his body kind of
like a newborn baby.
noodles.
You don't support the head. Yeah. But again, he's still an amazing skater, and like these are both phenoms in the men's event. They're absolutely crazy.
And it's amazing to see them go toe to toe and let's and go after it.
Let's give Kevin Amos. He is.
What an amazing season.
He honestly, I'm happy he credit every Grand Prix. I'm a big fan, Kevin. You're amazing. Good job. Congrats. So the GPF dance event, Papadakis is taking first place. Second was Chalk and Bates. Third, Hubble and Donahue.
Making it a nice Team Montreal sweep.
Yeah, Team Montreal sweep, absolutely. They're doing some good work there. I really like the programs that they're pulling out.
Let's start with the top.
I have to say this. In the short dance, she made a big, huge boo-boo. They got docked a level. They got a level 2, but then they got no minuses whatsoever. In fact, it still got them a net positive in the GOE. And that's kind of the thing that when you watch skating, kind of pisses you off, and you're just like, you should be getting a negative GOE. I love you guys. You guys have great programs. It's not their fault. It's the judges. You should be deducting those people for those mistakes.
They still probably would have ended up in first.
They would have.
But at least mark it properly.
Absolutely, but it's still just a little bit of a thing that just irks me.
The thing that I love most about them is they're able to make a move or a position or a moment like linger.
Still carries with it the creases from where you last placed your heart. Just like that. Gone within a single step.
And it like melts and it oozes into the music, but then they somehow still keep rhythm. They somehow still are on time, and they like manipulate time with the way they're able to perform and draw you in. And
Witches, stone them. And they're adding little tiny tweaks and little just enhancing their movements even more, which is just making it even better and better. There's still room to grow it somehow. I don't know how, but there is.
Holy cannoli, they were good.
Cannolis aren't good. And we're going to get some Italians mad at me, but I think
they're pretty good.
They're not good, man.
They're pretty good.
They're overrated Italian desserts. I don't like them. They have much better desserts.
Moving on. Mamma mia.
Just keep offending the world. Let's go to Spain next. Okay, Chalk and Bates, really happy for them because they've had such a rough 2 seasons. She's been injured for the past 2 years. This is the first time she's been competing healthy.
And that ending is super cool.
It is a really cool ending.
It is really cool, yeah. We won't even debate that. It was chock full of interesting moments. I'm mad for it.
Let's talk about Piper and Paul. I was actually a little bit surprised that they didn't make the podium because I had predicted them to be coming second or third. And I do think they're a little bit disappointed with not breaking onto the podium or even coming top 4. I actually really, really love their rhythm dance. I think they should have got more value than they did for it.
I know they lost some levels. That kind of hurt their chances for a medal.
Yeah.
Their free dance was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It is a beautiful program. They skated it very nicely. I mean, they did a great job. Yeah. It's a tough event.
But we'll see what's going to happen heading into 4 continents and worlds. Strong dance event.
Let's move over to my event, the pair event. Gold medalists Swain Han, silver were Peng and Jin, and third was Machina and Galyamov, with Kirsten and Mike finishing in 5th place. They did manage to come in 4th in the free program. Honestly, it wasn't that great. It was okay. I personally think that of the 4 events, the pair event is the weakest in terms of what is happening throughout the top 6 at the Grand Prix final. I think the depth isn't as crazy impressive as the other 3 events. Swain and Han they won. He had mistakes in both of his jumps, kind of uncharacteristic. They are by far the class of the field, though. It's easy to kind of get emotionally and mentally tired, right?
Yeah.
And he even said that in his interview. He's like, we're exhausted.
Yeah.
We can't bounce around from competition to competition the way we used to and not get affected. And I think being smart about managing their energy and their time, going into the championship part of the season is going to be key for them. I really think it is theirs to lose, and they play their cards right, and they will be world champions again. Third place, Machina and Galyamov. I'm disappointed with the state of pairs that they are medaling in the Grand Prix final. And I have nothing against them. They have great elements. They're consistent. They've shown that throughout the season. But there's nothing inspiring about them. Like, I don't feel wowed. I feel like kind of a little depressed, to be honest, because they're not skating pairs.
Getting
they're
spicy.
not, no, they're emotionally,
I get what you
there's
mean.
no connection.
Yeah.
And I don't think they
look
looked
like
at each
strangers.
other. They didn't look at each other the first 4 elements of the program. And I feel like as an event, the World of Pairs is better than that. And Kirsten and Mike, they looked great. Like a really weird fall on that throw sow. You know, he just Superman. And that was their only mistake, and it was the best they've skated all year. But I think look-wise, maturity-wise, polish-wise, they belong on the podium. They're looking great. I'm really excited to see what they do moving into the second half of the season. One thing to keep in mind with the pair event is Vanessa and Morgan are planning to be back for the second half of the season, which is really going to change things up. I think they're the only team that'll really give Sway and Hun a run for their money. It's going to be interesting moving into the championship part of the season for the pairs, but kind of a less than stellar Grand Prix final. Well, that's all we have for this week, but it's exciting news.
They're bringing us back. What? For some ridiculous reason, you guys have been tuning in and watching and commenting, sometimes very violently.
We'll be back for Canadians, Europeans, 4 continents.
Oh my God.
We're going to revamp things, not very much, because it's winning.
Like, I think
and next year is going to be pretty much the same.
Well, don't forget to click subscribe, watch this video, watch all the other videos.
Do it.
While you're waiting for us
You won't
January.
be upset. We'll be happy.
Thank you.
And you're welcome.